Hello YouTube! We just finished watching Grumpier Old Man. Strongly recommend. And I promised to give you an update on my terrarium. Guess what? We are in bloom. I have actually two blooming right now, this little one. And right now, that little one is just open. See, there's a glare all the time there. So, and there's, of course, the glass has the marks from the water. I think you pretty much have a good idea. Yeah, I am a little bit struggling to find a perfect balance with watering and drying them out. I do see good signs like this bulbo on the top. Look at those roots, those are new. Then at some point this one just fell down, like it died or rot or something. But I dried it out, then I water it really, and it got up, which is a great news. I'm taking it. Now, this bulbophyllum is happy on one side. I can see new roots, new leaves, but then there was a spike, the flower spike, and it died. And that leaf right there is not a happy sign, but right next to it you can see a brand new roots. So it's kind of, you gotta watch them, observe them. This one looks good, but I can see the leaves turned one specific direction to the light, and kinda I'm not very happy with the plant itself. Kinda looks dried out, even though it doesn't look bad, but the color of the leaves is a little bit not what I would want. But at the same time, it's on the top, so it gets the most airflow. So kinda, you know, some of them are happy, some of them are, nobody died, so that's a great news. But yeah, it's kinda, when you get the terrarium, you gotta play kinda by the ear, you know, and see what's happening. Do they like it or not? We just at our society had a great meeting, and the topic was miniature orchids. So guess what? Here's my list. That's what I absolutely need and cannot live without it. But we need to put it on hold for a little bit. I need to figure out some things, and then I promise you we're gonna do big, lots of terrarium projects. But here they are, little bits. Let's go see what else is out there. This time I decided to go and show you what's going on inside of my house. So this is that Phalaenopsis that I just got at Artstone, my last video. It's beautiful. Martha is fighting with George, her brother. Okay, so this one is doing really nice. And here is my, if you remember, variegated Oncidium from, I'll pull it, it's a cherry baby from Palmer. I found it there. And I was worried if, because of a change of the what do we call it, spot, whatever, environment is the smart word, it will you know, not open the flowers. It does open the flowers slowly, and it's sometimes, hi, sometimes it's smells at night, especially. Oh, it smells now, but not really into your face. So this guy is doing pretty well. Yeah, so here's, by the way, my famous Just one more orchid plaque from Tatiana and her husband. Thank you, guys. There's, by the way, one of my past works. It's the Sidium made out of clay. And there's one that I kept. It's one of my first Paffies, and that's a driftwood from all over the United States. So, the outside in front of my house, I have this white Phalaenopsis blooming forever now. Probably, oh my god, you have no idea. I just came out here and it's the middle of the day, so it's like 3-4 o'clock. So the humidity is gone, but the heat, I swear, it gotta be 105 or so, like 105 degrees. It's crazy. So, but then there's, and that's the plan is I want that corner and right here, I want to put like shelves, and I want to put my Phalaenopsis in here because right here they're basically absolutely unattended. Minimum attention from me. I just maybe water them sometimes. The water will not get on them because it's under the roof, just if a little bit. And this guy I put here, and I quite frankly forgot about him. And look what happened. He's doing really, really well. This gentleman, by the way, was my experiment because I noticed that this one is doing really well. For whatever reason, they're not doing well in my house. So I only keep them while they're blooming, and then I'll put them somewhere. And so this one I put in here a month ago. Look at those roots. Okay, so I'm hoping that this area will be really, really good for them. And if you remember me almost passing out from seeing this flower in bloom at Plantio, I also put it here. Tina told me full sun. It was sitting right there, but you know, full sun, there's a difference between full sun. And I moved it here because I noticed it was a little bit too much. But there's this little but happening here. And I really, really hope that that's what I think that is. Because I kind of feel something in there, but it's not extremely like plump. So we shall wait and see. Okay, so let me go and show off with some of those plants outside. So yeah, it's extremely hot, which still they're blooming. And you know, it's not raining anymore every day, so you gotta at least sometimes give them a one of my superstars, the shower, to cool them down. My Brethren Lamp Passion, one of my very, very favorite. You probably heard it from me already, but now all the flowers opened. And this thing, I'm definitely gonna make it in clay. So I actually had an idea, because I'm kind of, right now we're limited with where we can go. There's no events. What do you think, guys, if we will do some what are they called, live streaming on certain days of the week? This thing is, I think, gonna bloom soon. We just did cupcakes with Martha, so my hands are still in cream. How cute is this thing? Oh god, I got it from Oncidiums. Look at this thingy. It is so gentle, so girly. Let me get a better grip. Beautiful. Yeah, so why don't we try to do a live events, and I'll tell you so that, you know, if you guys want to be there, we'll try to do just a walk through, but live with you. And as I go, you can ask me questions. There's some action in here. And we can just have life. Life is fun. I did live a couple of times, and it's very exciting because you can ask me and I can answer right away. So I was thinking next Saturday, actually, we have an event. So maybe next week, I don't know, people work and stuff. But we could do maybe next week, not early. We could do like Saturday, let's say 3 o'clock. How about that? So next Saturday, the 12th, we're gonna have our sale. Ooh, look what's in there. Yum. And in here too. Next Saturday, the 12th, 3 o'clock, we're gonna have a live. We're gonna go live and we're gonna have fun. Okay? So if you have any questions, get them ready. Just understand those are not deep, really complicated questions, but we can try to do that. Isabella, my fluffy, grumpy looking thingy. I think she's okay. These two leaves got yellow, but the bottom ones look good. So I promised you to show off, okay? Well, number one, Wilbur Chang brothers once said goodbye to us. You can see this one, but then another one reappeared. The only thing I don't like is this. It's really brown. My mom actually said she had two new. I have one, which is okay. So let's go and just visit the superstar. There she is. That is Cattleya White Reception NN for you. Right here is the name. She opened fully on this side, and then there's 3 more blooms over there. It's really high, so I am just, how beautiful is this girl? Yeah, if I see pure white flower, usually I'm getting that plant because something about them, very regal, royal, whatever you want to call it. And then my Vandas, 1, 2. They're doing a good job blooming here, entertaining everybody. Pretty much there's one new bloom. This is my Seagull Surf. And I'm feeling like I'm getting old because I keep repeating myself. And there is, by the way, one new bloom that is not very often you will see it. I was actually impressed with myself when we had this lecture. Okay, you cannot share like that, okay? About miniatures. Like 70% of the plants that she named that must be in the collection, I have them. So I'm officially a hoarder. Smells so good. So this is one of those little Japanese Dendrobiums. Dendrobium. Okay, the tag is very moniliform. Benishitan. Okay. And of course I got it originally because of the variegated leaves. They kinda, you can see it, but it's purple. So if you have this little thingy and it doesn't bloom with you, my advice is more light. This was actually a very kinda surprise bloom there. I would say it's very Japanese, very Sakura-like, very sweet and beautiful. And it does have an amazing fragrance. Very, I don't know, it is very floral, but not really annoying floral. Here he is. Okay, who's on next? I decided this is who's gonna be next. We didn't cover him yet. I think I showed him for a little bit, and that's a he, as you can hear. I don't know why this flower is not opening, but look at this beauty. No, but something else smells really, really nice. The name, and this for you to know, is one of those famous bag babies. You know what? I do believe that it's not really the name of this. There are some dendrobiums. That white dendrobium is still blooming. A very, very long-lasting Sundaria. There. From Accent. If you need anything from them, just give them a call or Facebook. Okay, and let's go walk around. Touch of Gold is still there. What a reliable, beautiful bloomer. Dendrobium Touch of Gold. It's a second bloom, and it stays forever, and it's gorgeous. Now here we have Crazy Roots here, and then there's that one that I'm really anxious to see. Laurencii. I got it at the local nursery, Honeybee, a while ago, and when I bought it, I've been told it will be a while. Oh, look at you, you're blooming too. Oh, hello. This is Little Moats, Pixie, Dear Jay, and Ruby Pixie. Can you see it? This little guy is so little, but it blooms so often. Basically, finished, started, finished, started. And it sits on one of my orchid, what do you call them, tubes. Yep. And it's happy in there. Now, this lady, this is the Aviana Rosita. This thing cost crazy money, and it was a gift from Raphael and Tina, and I did not like it in the pot. I put it on one of my totems, and look what I see. I like what I see. I see a new growth. Gorgeousness. Okay, thank you, Rosita. Now this lady was the one that Josh kicked out because he said, I cannot wait for it to bloom anymore. And I got it. So what else new and exciting these guys are doing? Well, they're just sitting waiting for something to happen. And Crazy Roots. And let's go and see if we'll find anything else. Oh, we gotta visit the Oncidiums. So I got into my Sidium area, which is not very easy to get into, and I got this little guy that is Mariliana and Carpenter Better. We do have Mariliana, if you remember. It's the one that looks like a princess. She's right there. And this pretty thing is opening. It's gorgeous. When I had the store, this plant was in my store for sale. Nobody bought it, so not that I was really upset. And now it's decided to bloom. And then there's one more also from my store, and you can see how quick those yummy boogers. That one, I always call this one a giraffe. I don't know why, those markings. And unfortunately, that's all I have for it, name-wise. Got lots of awards, but... oh, you know what? There's another half of it. Oh, we're in luck. Okay. Here we are. Purple Oncidium. Okay. So, these are my two new Oncidiums, and this yellow guy keeps growing. I put him on 2 shelves down. I talked about him on the previous video. From that day, he's been named Ramsey. I love Chef Ramsey, so it was easy to remember. Incredible color. Simply this yolky color. Come on, camera, focus. Hear the noise. You know, in my yard, if you hear noise, it could be anything. Okay, and now I remembered that there was something there that I was thinking about. And guys, get ready. This is a treat. Here she is. This is a true chocolate for you, right there. So according to the internet, not very easy to find. That's where you can find it, if they have it. Well, can you blame me? I'm being crazy Phalaenopsis fan. Look at this girl. The thing of, and that's described also, that the flower drops. As you can see, the stem is really tiny. So my camera is sideways right now, but the color of that lip is just to die for. Look at that. Yum. That's all I can say. No fragrance at all. And also internet says that this one is one of the newer findings, like 2000, beginning of 2000 they found this orchid in Philippines. Hates cold and is not easy to grow, but guess what? Boom! Just like that. Love it. So this is how it looks without staking. So in nature it will look for you like that. They staked it just for you to see. And there's one more we're expecting, so that will be great. Let's go and check what else is there. To maybe prevent or not prevent, to answer the question, because I do have a pretty good luck with Phalaenopsis. How do I grow them? My Phalaenopsis and my Lycostes are on this table. As you can see, it's probably the lowest point of the greenhouse. Another Phalaenopsis, Rochusanii, the one with the yellow, you know, those hanging down things, flowers, is under the highest light. But all these other guys are right here, and they love it. They get the later in the day sun, so, and it's through 60% shade cloth, and they're pretty wet in here as well. So this is Phalaenopsis Lycoste setting, if you have a question. And to finish today, I just found this, and it wasn't here. This is actually a very cool cross. It says Cymbidium and Gram in one. As far as I know, It blooms for a very long time. And this is the mystery of orchids for me. I was here yesterday and it wasn't there. I swear. I don't know if they grow it overnight or we don't pay attention. I just noticed one cute bee doing something there. Yeah, so this is the news for today. The little glottis, whatever the correct pronunciation, will be the final view you have today. So next Saturday, 3 o'clock, it's a date. We're gonna go live with you and talk about just talk, okay? Nowadays, talking meeting is a is a big treat. So let's do that. And until then, you guys have a great day. Enjoy your plants. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.